Se preparó, se puso linda, su amiga llamaba. Salió de rumba, nada le importó, porque su novio ella le engañó.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a highly requested video for you guys. That is the Meet My Puppy video. So you guys, she's on my lap right now. She's really heavy because she's gonna be a big dog and she's already a pretty big puppy. So I'm gonna show her to you. She's so big, you guys. She's such a big baby now. She's not a little baby no more. Oh, she does not like the attention that much. She's kind of a really chill dog. So she's gonna lay on my lap while I talk about her. Oh, even though I want you to be on camera, but she won't be on camera because she's just so chill though. Okay, you can lay on me, guys. She's the reason I have been lacking on filming videos, because having a puppy is like having a baby. It's a ton of work. They want to eat like every 2 hours, like every 30 minutes actually. They want to pee every 2 hours, and they just want to play constantly. They constantly want and need attention. So puppies are a lot of work. If you want a puppy, or like you've had a puppy growing up and they were like an inside dog, just thank your parents right now, because it's literally like having another child. It's a lot of work. Okay, so I'm gonna answer some questions about her, even though I answered some questions on Twitter because I let you guys know like her little backstory and everything. So I'm gonna tell you guys her backstory in a second after I answer these questions. So the first question is, what's your pet's name? And so her name is Stormy. And there's a couple of reasons why I decided to name her Stormy. So first of all, obviously Kylie Jenner's daughter's name is Stormy. I loved the name. I was like, but I would never in a million years name my actual baby that, like my actual human being baby. So I was like, you know what? I found a girl dog. She's like a girl, if you guys didn't know. And also I found her. Let me tell you her backstory. So basically, I stayed home from work because I was not feeling good. And so my brother and my dad, we have like 40 acres and there's like ponds in the back of our property. And so they went fishing at the very back of the pond. And they basically were saying that they heard this puppy like crying all morning. And they just thought it was like one of the neighbor's dog, because it kind of echoes. We thought it was one of the neighbor's dog and it must have been tied up and it just was like crying, and then little by little it just like it kept sounding like the cries were getting closer and closer. And so it was finally in our property and I was like, you know what? It sounds like it's really close, so I'm gonna go look. I ended up going into like the wooded area. I had a rock with me because I didn't know it might have been like a coyote pup, because she was not only crying, she was also howling. So you know, I wasn't sure what I was gonna encounter, so I was a little scared. I went through, I was actually about to give up, like I don't know, like she stopped crying and I didn't hear any noise in the grass, like, you know, anything was there. And right when I was about to leave, I heard like the grass crunching or whatever, and so I turned around and then there she was, and she kind of like looked scared, like, you know, like, is this person gonna be nice to me? And literally when I see puppies I get into this instant like puppy voice, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so she ran over to me and I picked her up, and she was tiny. She probably was about probably like 7 or 8 weeks old. She was really little, and I swear she's growing before my eyes, because I swear she's like twice the size and I've only had her for like a week now. But yeah, she's a very big dog. But anyways, I decided, you know, I found her after a rainstorm, because it was like raining and like thundering that whole entire night and morning that I found her. So I was like, Stormy, like after a rainstorm. I liked the name, so Stormy. So the next question was, what kind of pet is it and what breed? So from the looks of her, just from like the way that she looks and everything, I think she's a black lab puppy. The only thing that makes me think that she might be mixed, because she looks pretty purebred to me. I know somebody on Twitter was like, yeah, but she has a little white patch on her chest. Like, no, black labs sometimes have like a white chest, so that's not uncommon at all. The only thing that makes me think otherwise is we have 2 Great Pyreneeses that actually live outside, and we have them for like the livestock, like the goats and the cows and all that, because you know, ranchera life, okay? I was thinking that on her back feet she has a dew claw, and if you guys don't know what a dew claw is, it basically is like the 2 extra like toes right here, and it's really common in Great Pyrenees, and so I think I googled it, and apparently Great Pyrenees are like the only ones that genetically have those extra toes. So I think that she might have like an ancestor that might be Great Pyrenees. But she looks very much like a black lab to me. How long have you had your pet friend? So like I said, I've only had her for a little over a week and like 2 or 3 days. So I have not had her for very long. Is your pet? I think that she is probably around like 8 weeks old, somewhere around there. Like, I don't know, we thought she was about 7, 8 weeks old, so I guess she's about 8, 9 weeks old now. Like, I really don't know. We have to take her to the vet when she looks to be about 3 months to get her rabies shot, but we already gave her like a parvo, and we already like dewormed her and everything else. So that's the only thing she has to wait on, because she has to be old enough for that. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? She is super, super chill. She does not bark at all. Like, I've never heard her bark. The one time I think I've heard her like bark or yelp is like sometimes she tries to jump on the couch and she can't make it, so she falls back and she like hits herself and she like cries a little. Poor thing. And also when she like barks, because we have a little toy poodle who's inside, she sometimes like wants to play with her and will bark at her, so she like get her attention. But what else does she do? She's so funny. She's such a diva. We took her last Sunday, me and my best friend. We took her to the river to go swimming. So she loves swimming, which that breed, like Labradors, they just love to swim anyways. And she's a big diva. She loves air conditioning. I can't imagine her being outside because she's such an inside dog. But honestly, it was like the craziest thing how, you know, I found her, because I had been saying for months and months that I had been wanting a puppy or just like a dog, and every time I tried to get a dog or a puppy, the dog was like too big, or the pet was too expensive, and it was out of like my price range. Because it'd be like $600 for like a mixed breed, and it's like, I'm not gonna spend that kind of money on like a mixed breed, and just because of the type of dog it is, you know? So yeah, it was like crazy how I had just said that, and then she kind of like popped into my life. She was like a little miracle puppy. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pets? Honestly, you guys, potty training is like the biggest thing. It is so hard. I've had her for a week, and I'm assuming she was an outside dog. But she is, within the week that we've had her, she is like puppy pad trained already, because she's really, really smart. But now the key is to get her to always just go to the bathroom outside, and for her to let us know when she has to use the restroom so we can let her outside so she can do it. And that has been like the busiest thing, but she's really smart, and I'm sure she'll catch on, and I know it doesn't happen overnight, so I'm just being patient with her. But other than that, play toys. We play with her tennis ball, we play with her like little stuffed animal squeaky toy, and so she has a blast all the time. She's a brat. And what are your nicknames that you call your pet? She really doesn't have any nicknames right now. I mean, maybe it's like too soon, but I just call her Stormy. I just call her name. But anyways, that is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry that I was not holding her the entire time. She's a really big puppy, and she's gonna be like probably like 50 to 60 pounds full grown, so she's gonna be a pretty big dog. And she's getting to the point where I can't carry her anymore, and she's such an arms dog. She loves for me to carry her. She loves to sit on my lap when I'm driving. Like, she's gonna be so big that she's not gonna be able to do any of those things. And like right now, when I potty train her from upstairs walking downstairs, she's scared to go downstairs, but she can go upstairs. So I have to carry her and bring her down, and I'm like, girl, you are gonna get too big for me to be carrying you. So it's been crazy. This has been the reason why I've been lacking on my videos, on filming and editing and everything. It's just been so crazy. It's literally like having a baby. So she's been keeping me busy, and then of course my full-time job also has been keeping me very busy and been tired. It's a lot. So anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely add me on Twitter and Instagram so you guys can keep up with my little puppy. She is literally an angel. I think when she's a little older, I might adopt a friend so she can have somebody, you know, around her age to play with, because the dogs outside don't want to play with her. My toy poodle, she's like 8-9 years. She's like, I think close to like 10 years old, so she doesn't really want to play with her either. So we'll see. But anyways, that is the end. I hope you guys loved it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
Se preparó, se puso linda, su amiga llamaba, salió de rumba.